Good evening. My name is John Hernandez, President and CEO. Welcome to Nikkei Mabuhay Credit Union's 70th annual meeting. We appreciate you joining us virtually. We originally planned to hold tonight's event in person, but in abundance of caution, we decided to hold our meeting virtually. Now I would like to call the meeting to order at 6:01. And just a couple housekeeping items. On the screen, you will see first that this event is being recorded to be available by the end of June. If you have any questions, please type your question under the questions section, and the chat feature has been disabled. We will try to respond to your questions tonight. If not, we will respond to your questions at a later date. Please click on the hand icon to raise your hand to make a motion. The 2021 meeting minutes and 2021 annual report are available online at nikkeicu.org/am-2022. The meeting minutes and the annual report were also sent to you by email last night, and hopefully you had a chance to review them. I'd like to verify that we have a quorum, and based on the number of online attendees, we do have a quorum. And to introduce our board of directors, led by our chair, Gary Nakata, our vice chair, Ryan Iwamoto, our treasurer, Glenn Matsushima, our secretary, Ryan Suzuki, and our director, Alyssa Tanaka. Our supervisor committee members, led by the chair, Karen Yoshimura Odo, James Kawashima, Kenneth Matsuno, and Masa Nakagawa as supervisor committee members. We also have the Mabuhay Advisory Council members, Evelyn Andamo, Darnell Bugsik, Alex Kainglet, Catherine Chicas, Lemuel Guyab, Dr. Henrik Makalintal, Monica Montserrat, Alito Santorina, and Cynthia Tan. Thank you all for your service. For our management and staff, we have Jay Lee, Michio Tatale, Debbie Chang, Monica Seng, and Christina Kuba. The Gardena Nikkei branch team, led by Tess Nambu, Kaori Suzuki, Kualani Peters, Tiffany Manalang, and Song Kadoy. Last but not the least, the Carson Mabuhay branch team, led by Fred Doctosil, Jamie Valenzuela, Phoebe Tan, Jennifer Andal, and Justine Alcantara. These are the folks that serve you, and let's thank them. Now for the approval of the 2021 annual meeting minutes. Again, these were sent to you last night. Hopefully you had a chance to review them. At this point, we will ask you to make a motion to approve the minutes. Please use your raise your hand icon to make a motion. Again, please use your raise your hand icon to make a motion. All right, it looks like we have a motion and a second. Now we're going to lower everyone's hand. Now we'd like to ask, does anyone oppose to approve the minutes? If anyone opposes to approve the minutes, please use your hand icon to raise your hand. All right. Majority have approved the minutes, so motion carries. I would like to introduce our board chair, Mr. Gary Nakata.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. Tonight, we celebrate our credit union's 70th anniversary. We reflect on the past and look forward to our future. Currently, we might be worried about the economy, the pandemic, or our family prosperity. We may be frustrated by the events and conditions that affect our lives. However, in turbulent times, people turn to those we trust and places that are strong and stable. I believe this is why our credit union continues to achieve double-digit growth rates. We are by far the largest Japanese and Filipino American credit union in the United States, with over $86 million in assets and $50 million in loans. This is truly a remarkable accomplishment and totally unthinkable when we first started 7 years ago, when this community banded together to start this organization. Nikkei Credit Union initial purpose was to raise the economic well-being of their fellow Japanese Americans. Since then, our credit union has grown just as our community has thrived. 3 years ago, we saw this story repeat itself again when the first and second generation of Filipino Americans spearheaded the establishment of Mabuhay Credit Union. Again, we endeavored to be an integral part of the growth and prosperity of this community. In good times or in challenging economic periods such as now, Nikkei and Mabuhay Credit Union will be there for you. Just like our founding fathers seeking to help their neighbors, we will be looking out for your interests, ready and able to help you because that's still our primary purpose. While you will see many improvement and changes in your credit union in the years to come, that core value will never change. It is our heritage, our legacy. It is who we are. In closing, I'd like to thank our dedicated and wonderful staff that serves you. They are led by an outstanding management team under the dynamic leadership of our CEO, John Hernandez. I'm also like to recognize and thank the volunteers who serve on the board of directors, the supervisory committee, and the Mabuhay Advisory Council. And most of all, I'd like to thank you, the members, for making us who we are. Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. Now, on behalf of our Treasurer and Supervisory Committee, I have the pleasure to give their report. On the slide, you'll see the statistical data from 2020 to 2021 to see the difference of what happened the last couple of years. Our total asset has increased from 79 million to 86 million, as Gary alluded to earlier. Our total loan portfolio as of end of 2021 is at 46 million, but as of end of May, it's actually over 50 million. Our investment portfolio had to decrease because we lent out the funds. Our member share deposit also have increased, as you can see on the slide. Our reserve has increased from 9.7 to 9.8 million, with a total net income in 2021 of 349,000. And while we achieve a higher ROA or net income, we also reduce our operating expenses from 2.55 to 2.33. Last but not the least, our capital ratio continued to remain strong with over 10% at 11.44% in 2021. That's the Treasurer's report. And on behalf of the Supervisory Committee, I'd like to report that the California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation and the National Credit Union Administration completed a joint exam of the credit union effective period ending September 30, 2021. And I'm pleased to report there were no material findings to be reported. Secondly, the credit union conducts an opinion audit conducted by Richards and Associates, a CPA firm that conducted the audit ending June 30th, 2021, indicating that Nikkei's financial statements were fairly stated in all material aspects. I'm also pleased to report that there were no material findings to be reported, and that's the Supervisory Committee report. As far as my message, as the President's message, I'm pleased to report that in 2021, we expanded our real estate and HELOC program. including investment properties and second homes up to 1 to 4 units. We also experienced our highest loan funding since inception with over 19 million funded last year. So if you're in the market or still thinking about applying for a loan, please do it now. Rates are about to go up. We also had our partnership with Car Scouts that went very successful over the past 2 years because of the fact that this will serve the members without having to set foot at the dealership. It worked perfectly during the pandemic, and it will work even better moving forward. Last year, we also introduced the text messaging, allowing you better access to the credit union even during our business hours. Last but not the least, in 2021, our member survey, satisfaction survey, totaled to average of 95% rating in 2021. Thank you. Also in 2021, our community service were extended to our community donations. We continue to collect donated foods, canned foods, clothing, blankets, and toiletries to help support the homeless students in our local colleges, Dominguez Hills, Harbor City Community College, and El Camino College. We also established the Nikkei Mabuhay Foundation with a 501c3 charter. It's a charitable organization to expand our members' impact to the community, which would allow you to have tax-deductible donations. Please look out for the information, further information about the Nikkei Mabuhay Foundation. In 2022, our focus would be enhancing our products and services, including introducing a commercial loans for nonprofit organizations. This will allow them to borrow loans or borrow funds to help them finance their continuing endeavors. Secondly, we focus on enhancing our delivery channels, engaging with service providers that can enhance remote services and keep us close to updated technologies, which include new account opening, online loans from application to funding. You can do that 24 hours a day, and digital wallet access. Last but not the least, we are dedicated on identifying more diverse loan products to fit our members' current and future needs. We're considering providing reverse mortgages and small businesses in the future. That concludes my president's report. Next on the agenda is the unfinished business. We do not have any unfinished business. Next on the agenda is the new business. We do not have any new business. Now is the election of the board of directors and the supervisor committee. We have 2 board of directors that are up for election, Glenn Matsushima and Ryan Iwamoto. However, there were no other candidates that were submitted. Therefore, Glenn Matsushima and Ryan Iwamoto have been elected by acclamation. As far as the supervisor committee, we have 1 incumbent, James Kawashima. We also did not receive any candidates for the supervisor committee. Therefore, James Kawashima will continue to serve as a supervisor committee member for the next 3 years. Let's congratulate our board of directors and supervisor committee incumbents to continue to serve as a volunteer for Nikkei and Mabuhay Credit Union. Thank you. As closing remark, this concludes the business portion of our annual meeting. Meeting is adjourned at 6:14. For any questions, were there any questions that were submitted? There were no questions submitted. However, if you do have any questions, even after this meeting, please send us your questions at info@nikkeicu.org. Or if you have any questions on the literature that you received, please send us any questions to the info@nikkeicu.org. Now the exciting part, the raffle prices. So just because we're doing this virtually doesn't mean we can't draw our raffles or do a raffle prize drawing. So the winners were randomly selected. A credit union representative will contact all the winners. Tonight, we are giving away a TV, looks like a rice cooker, a coffee maker, an air purifier, an Echo, neck massager, and an air fryer. And I think that's a vacuum. So that said, here are the winners. Drum roll. All right. We are giving away 2 travel neck massagers, and the winners are Joanne DeMeglio and Kathy Kasahara. Congratulations. We are giving away 2 Amazon Echoes. First winner is David Ono. Second is Jesus De Lara. Congratulations. We are giving away 2 rice cookers. First winner is James Kataguchi, and second winner, Gary Shimizu, sorry. Robot vacuum winner is Marion Izawa. Congratulations. An air fryer, Scott Kinoshita. Congratulations. And a Keurig mini coffee maker. Congratulations to TJ Simba Medell. And we are giving away an air purifier. Congratulations to Joni Suzuki. Last but not the least, we are giving away a 43-inch smart TV. Congratulations to Janie Terrell. Again, these are all the winners for all of our prizes, and a credit union representative will be contacting the winners. But we're all winners because tonight you have earned a 1 5-pound bag of rice coupon, and this would be redeemable at the Tokyo Central and Main Shop and Redondo Beach Boulevard. So the coupons will be mailed to the address that we have on our file. So please make sure to update your address with us. Thank you for attending our 70th annual meeting. I want to thank our staff for organizing tonight's event. I want to thank you, our chair, Mr. Gary Nakata. And again, congratulations to all of our winners, and good night.